Hey, awesomes. How you doing? Welcome to week 3. So I thought I would put together a quick video for you to kind of give you an overview of week 3, as well as kind of talk to you a little bit about the, I think we'll talk in this video about the feedback to your Project 1A drafts, your resume cover letter. So let's get right into it here. So I'll minimize myself. I'm down here. Hey. All right, so here's week 3. And so we've got our readings. A little shorter this week. We've just got Chapter 4, Markel, Analyzing Your Audience and Purpose. That is probably the primary text with which we will discuss for our discussion posts. And then McMurray, we have strategies for peer reviewing and team writing. And just FYI, right here, peer reviewing. He's got a section on peer reviewing that you might want to make note of, and we'll talk a little bit more about the team writing when we get closer to Project 3. So we're going to revisit this same McMurray text, but you feel free this week just to focus on peer reviewing, as it will give you some feedback and some helpful tips on the first thing we've got this week, which is post feedback times 2 by this Wednesday. So this is normally we have stuff due on Fridays and Sundays. This week we've got something due on Wednesday, and so let's talk about that. So you've got the post feedback by Wednesday, and so I'm going to go over here to go into Blackboard, and you guys will go into your project drop boxes, to the discussion board, go into the forum, and all right, so we've got everyone here that has posted, right? So we can just click on one, you will click on one, and of course obviously you will have the resume and your peer review draft right here. You click on that, and then when you want to reply to it, then you will just, after you have surveyed the draft and looked it over, and then you will come down in here and you will type in your feedback to that post. And you will use, I'll cancel this, I'll just say, you will use your, what you learned from the McMurray reading. I am right here. Let's see if this will pull up for us pretty quickly. Strategies for peer reviewing. All right, so this here, especially got some good peer reviewing strategies in here. When you go to write a peer review, read the draft several times. And here's something to kind of be thinking about, being careful about making comments or criticisms that are based on your own personal style. Rather, base your criticisms on improvements on generally accepted guidelines, concepts, and rules. Okay, so, and this kind of, and then McMurray does a good job right here giving us some things to think about, and then kind of how to organize your summary, right, and how to kind of present that to the person. So, so I want to kind of encourage you to be thinking about the things that you posted about in our discussions for last week, right? We read Markel, specifically Chapter 10, right, about putting a resume together and a cover letter. We read Kramer and Bernhardt, as well as the Purdue Owl piece. That gave us hints and tips, tools, and a lot of you did a really good job in your discussion post last week, as well as your replies to those, in discussing about white space, right? Font selection, the importance of having a resume that's got the key words, right, that are in those things, right, and having a good balance to our resume. Really good discussion this past week. Hope that I tried to interject in there if I didn't get to you or didn't reply to your post specifically or mention your whatever. That wasn't doesn't mean there was anything wrong with your post. Just only so many posts I have time to reply to, as many as I possibly can every single week, and I'll make sure I get to everybody and provide you with feedback. So. Keep up the good work on the post. I've read all of them and really thoroughly enjoying every single thing that I'm reading. You guys are doing a wonderful job, an awesome job at really engaging with the text as well as with each other. And I think that's really helpful in helping us think about Project 1A. So that's good. Along with that, I will do my best this week as well to look at each one of the posts and try to provide you with some feedback myself. And I'll do that, of course, individually. I won't do that on the discussion board itself. So keep that in mind. All right, so the first thing due this week, I would encourage you to probably start off, read short little section right here, McMurray, that's kind of in the background right here on peer review strategy. keep in mind what we learned from Markel, what we learned from Kramer and Bernhardt, what we learned from the Purdue OWL. Those are the kind of the key texts, that's the lens, if you will, through which I will look at your resume. So as you're providing feedback, think about those things. Think about white space. Think about gridding. Think about the quadranting. Think about the 20-second test and all of those similar concepts, skills resume, and things that we should include, and how it's presented, right? Because we had really good discussions, not only from Markel, but you guys picked up on those exceptionally well as well, about the combination of content and design and how those two things need to work together. So, all right, I wish you all a most wonderful week. This kind of covers get us started for the week. I'll be back with a video for the discussion post prompt for Friday. I'll try to have that to you tomorrow to give you a little extra time, as well as thinking about the rest of the items that we have for this week. All right, as always, awesome. Good for you to see me. I guess I can't see you, but whatever. All right, if there's anything I can do, you all let me know. Please reach out to me, send me an email, and don't forget my office hours here, always in my office, 10:30 to 12 at a minimum on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if you need additional time or want to meet with me outside of that time, just let me know. Have a great week. Thanks for watching.